Hello and welcome to Avenging Past 7. This is day 279 of our free-to-play farming guide. Now this is my third attempt to record today's video. The laptop or the program keeps crashing on me today, so I am making my attempt to record again. Hopefully this one goes well. Now, I'm going to try to remember what I have not said already and what I have said already, because a lot of it feels like things I have already said. I will be recording, or I will be trying to watch Star Wars A New Hope this week to be the first movie review that I put out for the Star Wars series. If there is anything you want me to cover, whether anything about the movie that you want to hear my thoughts on, please comment down below and I will make sure to write that down and add those thoughts of mine into the video. Whether it's music, acting, themes, scenes, ideas, anything about it that you want to hear me talk about, I will happily add that in and talk about it. Now, I will bring up one comment at least. Szilla30 said that he would love to hear my thoughts on Luke's journey to becoming a Jedi Knight. So I will keep that in mind as I watch A New Hope, and I guess I'll also need to keep that in mind for all three of the original movies on Luke's journey to becoming a Jedi Knight, and I'll try and put those in there and keep y'all in the loop on that. And so if there's anything that you would like to hear, please comment down below and let me know. I will be very glad to add those in. Now we are working on the Houndstooth because a week or so ago, Logan reminded me that I haven't finished the Houndstooth and that I need to keep going on that. So we will be doing that. Now, I know that there are some specific good uses for the crystals outside of refreshes. If you remember or know, what are the materials that are worth buying with crystals? I try not to buy too much with crystals, especially below Gear 12, but please comment down below, what are the things I need to keep in mind when saving up my crystals? What is worth buying and what is not worth buying? I'm excited to watch A New Hope again. It's been, I don't want to say 3 years, but it might have been just about 3 years since I last watched the original trilogy. So I'm excited about it because, they're good movies. It just feels time to see them again. And, getting ready for Ahsoka, I want more Star Wars. So I'm excited about the original trilogy, watching that again, and I think what I like most about it is the relationship that Luke, Han, and Leia have with each other. The way that they bounce off of each other in their scenes, the way that they go back and forth in their arguments. It's a familiarity between the two of them that I think that the three actors did very well performing, making it feel like they were strangers to each other, and then they were close friends, and then they were, in a sense, family. Family that knew each other, that almost in the same way that brothers and sisters would fight with each other because you know that person very well. You're comfortable around that person. You're comfortable, in a way, attacking them because at the end of the day, you're still going to have your family. You might hurt them. You might hurt their feelings. You can go back and forth, and then, between me and my brother, we would fight, and then 15, 20 minutes later, we'd be sitting down playing Halo together, having a great time together. We got past our argument, and then we're having a good time together. And I feel like that's kind of the relationship that the three of them put on together for some of their scenes. And, they feel, like a lot of movies and stories have the three characters together. And I remember my English teacher teaching that lesson at one point. I'm trying to remember it. But, you got three different roles. You have the comedic effect character, which is really kind of R2 and 3PO. You have your hero who's going to want to run away from being a hero and then accept the hero's journey, similar to what Luke kind of does. And then you got your cocky guy. You got the guy who's so full of himself, who doesn't think that he can mess up. And Han still messes up sometimes. He gets a lot of things right, but they'll fly out there and then the hyperspace drive will die on them. So I'm excited about the movies. I'm excited to see them and write down my thoughts and try and have something worth watching with that video. I think most of my videos are worth watching. I try and make them worth watching. But I also can be unsure of my own self with making these videos. I get very self-conscious if anyone is around when I'm recording. I've wanted to record videos at Comic Cons and stuff as I've gone, but then we're there and I just think of there's all these people around that are going to hear me talking. All these people around that are going to see me recording a video. And I don't usually worry about what other people think about me. I don't usually really worry what other people think about things that I enjoy. Like if someone else doesn't like Star Wars, I think they're wrong, but also I like Star Wars. And there's nothing wrong with me enjoying Star Wars, even if someone else doesn't like it. But it's a different mindset when recording a video. And it's so much easier to talk to a camera and then you can watch this later than it is to talk to a camera while there's a bunch of people around. And that idea just getting into my head as people are walking by, seeing what I'm doing, seeing what I'm saying, or hearing what I'm saying, and all those other things. I don't know why that messes with me, why that gets in my head. But it does. I mean, it even messes with me if I'm recording and my wife's in the same room just sitting off to the side. I know that she supports me. She supports that I'm doing this channel, and she is glad that I'm able to do this and have fun with this and enjoy it. But it still gets in my head that she's over there. She's hearing what I'm saying, which is really weird because I'm saying all of this to be heard by you. I'm saying this to be heard for other people. But something about it being heard at the same time as me saying it gets in my head a bit. So I hope that you guys do enjoy these videos. I mean, I know that there are a good few of you who comment on every video, or comment consistently at least, when you have something to add to the conversation. And I mean, I know I get 50 or 60 regular views every day that I post. But I hope that you enjoy these videos. I hope that you find them worth watching and entertaining enough. Sometimes informational when I'm talking about something new coming out. I know I don't always have a lot to add about this game. With this game, I'm much more of a follower than a trailblazer. I don't really do a lot of original things with this game. Maybe one day I will. Maybe one day. I mean, but, I'm excited about Starfield, and I'll be talking about Starfield more and more as the game becomes closer to release, and then once the game is out. I don't know if I'll release videos about it, of videos of me playing it. I don't know. I don't know if I'll live stream it, because there's something about enjoying a single player game on my own. Closed, in a sense, closed the door, just me sitting there enjoying a game by itself, by myself, just enjoying the game. When Jedi Survivor came out, I might have talked about this before, but when Jedi Survivor came out, I didn't play my multiplayer games with my friends. I just played the game for a week on its own, and I loved it. So I hope you can understand that. But I hope that y'all have a fantastic day, and may the Force be with you always.